Hi everybody, I'm Butch Stearns here at Customer Engagement World for the Customer Edge, sponsored by SAP, and we're talking right now with Sandeep Arora from Knack Systems. Hi Sandeep, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
Well, it's always a pleasure to be meeting you at various conferences all over the country.
Yeah, we met in Las Vegas at CRM Insider. Let's talk about Knack Systems. What is your role as COO and what does Knack Systems do?
So let me talk about Knack Systems first. We've been around since 1998, primarily focused on the new term customer engagement, but I'm sure we've seen various names to this thing. The key idea is to bring solution for our customers in the areas of sales, service, and marketing to help them better engage with their customers. So our primary focus has been SAP solutions. We started as an SAP ERP organization, moved on to CRM on-premise, and today we are kind of leading with the cloud for customer solution, primarily to help our customers engage better.
So you mentioned 1998. Let's talk about the customer journey and how it's changed today compared to 1998. It's completely different now, isn't it?
It's completely different. So if I look at it from our business perspective, let's see how we used to engage with our customer.
Yeah.
It used to be plain and simple. We used to have brochures, we used to have mailing list, send it to them and hope someone would read it, and if they do, maybe they'll respond back with a phone call. No, that never happens. We would make the phone call and they'll try to remember. From there to today, wherein number one, the customer is not looking at anything printed, right? They're not waiting for information to come to them. They are actively out there on social media. They are out there on companies' websites. They are looking at not just the content that they're getting from a software vendor or a service provider, but they are looking at independent opinion makers and make their opinion about whom to engage with.
So you have this empowered customer that by the time they get to a buying experience, they've already done their homework, you already know a lot about them. I know this is a general question, but how is the customer journey affecting the way companies are doing business today? How is it most affecting the way companies do business today?
So for me, what becomes important, and again I take our example and always simplify things by number one, if I look back at how I used to buy a car 20 years ago and how I bought my recent car, completely different experience. Earlier it used to be speak to a salesperson and give a sales pitch, and now so today when I apply the same principle to us as a consulting organization, or by that same token to our customer who sell to their customers, I think the customer is empowered. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we provide them the kind of content that helps them make the decision. It's not about reaching out to them directly, but it's about us making such content available at whether it's our own website, whether it's our social media fronts, for us to kind of be tweeting about the various things. So number one, we want to be seen by the customer in his independent journey of learning as an organization that is providing content to them. And that helps. I mean, the basic element of any engagement still remains. We need to network physically, we need to obviously have face-to-face discussion, but by the time we reach for that meeting, a lot of stuff needs to be done before that, and we are doing things such that we are providing such kind of a content, some inputs, which the customer can independently verify and make up their mind.
So providing them real-time relevant content that's helping them make a buying decision. You have a specific example of that? Or I know there's dozens, but give me an example of content that's helping somebody make a buying decision.
So I'll give you an example. This is dealing with one of our customers who make sure that they have contextual content on their website. So let's say a customer comes to their website and is looking for a printer. Okay, so what's happening is that based on some of the things that this customer has scrolled upon, the kind of content around the whole page changes. So what you're delivering to that customer or individual is contextual content at that time. And this is where it's not just about a static website. I'm taking a very simple, it's not a static website, but it's having content which is relevant to the things that that individual is looking for.
Last two questions. Customer engagement technology. The best of breed companies, how are they using it most effectively? customer engagement
So
technology.
when you say best of breed, are you talking about best of breed solution providers or best of breed customers,
How are
consumers?
you with Knack Systems using customer engagement technology?
So for us, I mean, our strategy has earlier been to just go out, be at one of these conferences and present over there. Now our customer engagement is number one. We are tweeting a whole lot. We see something new and relevant, we tweet about it. We've got our Facebook page, which constantly gets updated. Our LinkedIn profile constantly gets updated. So as soon as we say that here is a customer who's benefited, we put that case study on as a tweet, we put that case study on social media. So again, we are putting this thing, obviously we talk about ourselves, but ultimately we're helping the customer to see what benefits could be derived. So let's say we provide services around cloud for customer, right? So it is important for our customer to see, number one, what value does SAP Cloud for Customer provide to them in the areas of sales, customer service, and marketing. But for us, the way we engage with our customer indirectly is by taking such contents and putting it onto our social media properties out there on the web.
Sandeep, great talking with you.
Very good to speak with you, thanks.
Sandeep Arora from Knack Systems. I'm Butch Stearns for the Customer Edge, sponsored by SAP, here from Customer Engagement World.